Hi guys, this is Omer from MMOHunt.com. I'm the first impression gameplay video for Anarchy Online, free-to-play 3D sci-fi themed MMORPG published by Funcom. The game originally released back in 2001, so it is one of the older games out there. I'll spend about 5-10 minutes running around checking the game out and make some quick comments. If you guys want to play Anarchy Online or just learn more about it, check out our full review on the link below. There we go, we have some opening cutscene over here, basically for our new character creation. We arrived at this docking station, and here we get to pick our own identity, which is the game's way of creating your own character. Pretty unique system, I guess, the backstory. So we select our character's race. We have the Solitist Male, the Opiflex, the Nanomages. What an excellent name for a race, Nanomage. And we have 8 Artox. So they don't really have a male or female version, they're just huge. I guess they divide asexually or something, I don't know. But they look the biggest and baddest, so I'm going to go with the Aatrox over here. So they look like the warrior class, so I'll stick with them. Nothing like some good space orcs. So I don't know why I'm zoomed into my character's crotch so much. Whoa. Oh, it's where my mouse is. So we can see our character's customization options. We can select our head. Alright, I'm liking this one already. He's pretty happy. I'm pretty happy. All the faces for these guys are pretty disgusting. I'm gonna just scroll. What's wrong with these guys? They look so ugly. I'm going with the guy with the green hair. He looks pro. Oh, never mind. We're going with this guy. He seems badass too. Our height can be short, medium, and tall. Yeah, there isn't a lot of customization here, and our build can be slender, medium, or heavy. Now, I don't know why they give you the option to do heavy. Now, how many of you guys have rushed to make your character as ugly as possible and as heavy as possible? I don't know why they even give you that choice. But you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and be heavy. I'm gonna explore this option. So let's go ahead and click next. So we got 4 playable races, male and female for each. And wow, we have a lot of playable classes. The classes here are called professions. And we have, wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 playable classes. And yes, I have to count them out loud, otherwise I'll lose track. And it seems like 2 of them are not available though. So these 2 are only available to paying members. But what I really like about the game's character classes here, if you highlight them, it'll say the difficulty to play as medium, high, or low. So if you're new to the game, I recommend playing something easy, but there's a lot of classes. I mean, this is where the game really shines. It's enormous variety. And you can just see their basic stats if you read the description. But I'm going to go with Enforcer over here. Or Doctor? No, I'm going with Enforcer. He seems like a warrior kind of character. Yep, close combat, raw power, good deal. We're going to stick with him. And create our character now. So I'm really impressed by the game's character customization, and not really customization, but variety. So let's name myself Remote. Let's just suggest a name. So you get some random names. Jed. Probably taken. No, I guess not. I'm Jed, guys. The game's world here is called Rubica, which is where we're going from this transport. Welcome to Rubica. Anarchy Online is loading. Now, this game is easily one of the oldest free-to-play MMORPGs, and it originally released as a pay-to-play game. It only went free-to-play in late 2004, I believe. So the game did require a subscription at one point, but now the subscription is optional. You don't need to pay it. You only want to pay if you want to get access to some special late game content. So right off the bat, graphics, not so good. But I like that this newbie area, I'm pretty sure I'm on a newbie island or something, or some sort of tutorial area, is already, I see people running around, and I like that already. You don't see this in a lot of games where usually the beginner area is almost deserted. So it's always pleasant to see other players running around. So apparently I'm really slow. Let's turn my running on. There we go. So we got a guy named Brendan Thorne in front of us. Let's talk to him. So apparently I think he has a quest for us. Let's see. Are you ready? There we go. I have a quest from you already. But what I didn't like was that it wasn't really labeled quest. I mean, there was no exclamation over his head. I guess that's because this game was developed well before World of Warcraft was released. So it doesn't have that whole exclamation question mark system. And Funcom, the guys behind this game, are actually the same people that publish Age of Conan. And they've actually been doing a pretty good job keeping this game up to date. It's enjoyed numerous expansion packs since its original release. Anger Manifestation. So that's what angry looks like. Let's zoom into my character to see how he looks. Come on, look how cute that guy is. So happy. I like his hair though. But let's go kill some stuff and look at my inventory first. So I start with a flimsy hammer. So guys, that's what they use in the future. They use hammers instead of like space guns and laser guns. Nope, we got hammers. So yeah, we have spaceships and everything, but we never really mastered melee weapons. They could at least give me like a laser hammer. And I got a baseball bat? That's crazy. I really think they should have done the whole space thing better and the sci-fi theme a little bit better. But let's fight some shore snakes. I click 1 to initiate combat. Movement is done with WSAND. So we can see my character beat on the snake. I two-shot that snake. I'm a boss. I think for the quest, all I have to do is talk to these, not really talk, but target them, but I'm going to just beat on them for a little while. Combat animations are fairly smooth. A little bit slow paced for me, though. You see me swinging on those guys. But where what I can really recommend about the game, and what I really like about the game, was its enormous amount of variety. So apparently I leveled up over here as well. Let me move my stuff over here. Can't move my stuff. There we go. My experience meter is over here, this yellow stuff, and my red stuff is my HP. Yeah, why is HP always red? Every game does that. Let's kill this short snake again. While I look at my skills. I click this bad boy, and here's the game's available improvement point system. This is where the game really shines, along with its variety. So I have 5,500 available improvement points, which are the game's points. I can distribute across various stats. The stats in the game are strength, stamina, sense, agility, intelligence, and psychic. My two main stats are highlighted in turquoise teal color over here. And there's a lot of other skills in the game. Just look at these. There are so many different skills in the game. And you can use these points to improve your various skills. So if you want to work on your spying skills, just pump this stuff up. It uses up various amount of points. So you can't master everything, but you can master a decent amount of stuff. And there's over 80 different skills in the game. So you can choose what you want to master, what you want to stick with, and etc. Each level you can put your stats are capped early on, so you can't pump all your stuff into strength, which is what I would like to do, but can't do that quite yet. Yeah, maximum increase is ability 3 per level. Yeah. So we have a lot of skills. So you have absolute control and absolute freedom of how your character develops. You can, if you're new to the game though and you're just learning how to play, I suggest you click the suggested IP distribution. And what that does is basically spread your points out automatically for you. And it's a good idea if you're new to the game. But a lot of pros will tell you it's a quick way to ruin your character. So you guys decide. I mean, it's my first character here, so I don't mind if I screw him up. I can always make another one. So it's no big deal in that regard. But I can't get over why I don't have like a space hammer, and instead I'm using just another flimsy maze. You can imagine by now they'd master this stuff, but nope. And all of this really doesn't even feel like a sci-fi game. It reminds me a little bit of RF Online. I mean, they say they're a sci-fi game, but it's just, for all intents and purposes, fantasy themed. I'm looking around. I'm seeing the same thing I would see in any other fantasy game. Lush green environments over here, melee weapons, hammers, space orcs, or whatever I am. Let's see what else we got. I'm gonna kill this guy. He's the remains of Sparktail the Anxious. Beach Fleet. Oh, there's a guy with a gun. See, at least he's sci-fi themed over here. Kuraz. Yo, dude. Yeah, that's right. Ran away from me. Can't PK him? Nope. Can't do that quite yet. The way the game's PvP works is pretty simple. There's places in the game, all the newbie areas as well as coastal towns, you really can't participate in any PvP. Those zones have 100% suppression gas. That's what the game uses, suppression gas. So the suppression gas prevents you from attacking other people. And the places with less suppression gas are places with more open PvP. If you're in a zone with 0% suppression gas, you can actually attack anybody, anywhere, no restrictions. If you're in 25% suppression gas, you can attack anybody within your level range. And 50%, I believe, is a little bit different, and 75% is consensual duels. I mean, it's an interesting way to limit PvP. And I like that they provide an explanation. A lot of games, you just can't PvP in certain areas, and they never really explain why. So at least you got some sort of explanation there. I know I'm talking pretty fast here. I'm going to kill some more surf lizards. I feel like I'm just killing these little critters over here, but to be fair, it's the newbie area, and the game gets a lot more detail later on. The game's maximum level cap is level 200 for non-paying players, level 220 for paying members. So there's just a lot of stuff to do if you're willing to pay. And the PvP in the game is where it really shines as well. I know I'm looking past the graphics, and most of you guys probably won't like this game because of its terrible graphics. I mean, it came out in 2001, but this is really my era. When I started first playing MMORPGs was around now. My first game was Ultima Online back in like 2000 and 1999. Then I played EverQuest and Dark Age of Camelot, so I'm a little bit more used to these older graphics. They don't really bother me. But I really can't imagine, new age gamers going back to this. It just seems like ridiculous when there's so many better looking games out there. But not too many games these days. Even the more advanced free-to-play games have the same amount of variety as this. Because you have 14 classes, very open character building system, and that's something you really don't see in any other game. And you really do get the pay-to-play feel of this game. You can tell it was a pay-to-play game. I just got my ass kicked by that lizard thing. So let me see if I can resurrect. So yeah, I think I'm just gonna res. That'd be awesome if you died permanently. That'd be badass. I think the only game that really did that was one of the hardcore modes in Shea, and Diablo 2 did that too. If you're playing hardcore mode, that'd be awesome. So I'm gonna stick to killing my beach leets. What the heck is a beach leet? Guilds in the game are called organizations, and again, I love how so many different MMORPGs have their own names for them. Here they're called organizations. They can basically recruit members and do big organization versus organization battles, as well as actually own and control land, which adds a lot of depth to the late game experience. There's some late game raids as well, I know. So there is end game content here. The developer still cares about the game, which is always nice. I'm killing more random birds. I am running out of time here, guys, though, but I'm gonna quickly fight this. I can tell this guy's in like one-shot me, but let's see how it. Silver coil. Anyway, guys, if you want to play the game or learn more about it yourself, just click the link below. Later, guys.